everyone, Mitch coming in from the Commander's Core Studio. Welcome to the show. So on today's episode, I've got a really exciting one for you. The best Commander cards that no one realizes are super powerful. Let's jump into it. Okay, so first up, if you are interested in any of these cards, make sure you check out that card list link in the description below. And I guess I should specify, it's not no one realizes they're powerful, it's just that a very small percentage of the Commander population realizes that they're super powerful, and Alec is one of those with Proteus Staff, showing just how it works in a crazy, amazing, epic deck built around epic spells. Proteus Staff is great for a specific kind of strategy. It's a 3-cost artifact that says, well, hey, you know what? Let's break the rules of Magic in a way. Pay 3 in total in blue and tap, put target creature card on the bottom of its owner's library. That creature's controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. Then they are going to put that card on the battlefield and the rest of the bottom of their library in any order. Activate as a sorcery. Now, Wizards lately has kind of cracked down on like, hey, in any order, no, it's going to be random. It just makes things quicker in a way and less breakable. And believe me, this is breakable because if you've got a deck that has absolutely no creatures in it, or let's just say one creature, all of a sudden you can just reorder your entire library. Again, if you got that one creature in play, or let's again just say you have no creatures, but you know, you can either make creature tokens, or you know, actually with just your commander in general, you could just utilize like that. Just more so creature tokens. But yeah, being able to just redo your entire library in whatever order you want. Not many players realize that you can do that with a card like this, just being able to reorder the entire thing. It is absolutely insane, and it will drive your opponents insane when they watch you reorder your library. So do keep that in mind. Let's stick with artifacts, though, and Soul Conduit is one that always can warp a game, and your opponents will not see coming. An artifact for 6 that says, pay 6, 2 target players. Well, you gotta tap first. 2 target players exchange life totals. If you don't have to tap, that'd be pretty crazy. Anyways, this is one where, yeah, you can just hold the life of your opponents in your hands, literally, and just say, hey, you know what, opponents? You better be nice to me, because if not, we're swapping some lives. And even if you are nice to me, I'm still gonna swap some lives. Here's the thing. You can politic like no other with this card, too. It can be like, oh, no, please don't. No. Okay, what are you going to do for me? All right, you can't attack me for like 3 turns or something like that. You can make some massive deals with a card like this. Or, again, you're going to say, okay, that one player is like at like 100 life and well in the lead. And that other player over there is at like 10 life and they're not really a threat to me. And, yeah, you know what? Let's make a massive deal with them. Hey, I'll swap the 2 of your life totals. And the 100 player's like, no. You're like, yeah. And a player who's at 10, literally, until we are just in a one-on-one scenario, you can't attack me, okay? Or, like, you can't do anything against me. Or whatever I say you have to do, you have to do. And that player might be in a desperate enough situation where they're like, sure. It's a crazy good card. And just outside that, for a life swap deck, amazing. You're like, okay, I go down to basically nothing. I swap with you. I get a high life total. It's a great card. Next up, really quick, I don't know how people aren't playing Nettlecyst more often. This card is insane. This card is absolutely, actually insane. An equipment for 3 that has living weapon, so it comes into play auto-attached to a germ. It says +1 for each artifact and or enchantment you control equipped to. That is a massive pump effect. That is a huge creature. Again, all the artifacts, all the enchantments you control, if you're in one of those decks or the other kind of a deck, or a combination of both, this thing can be massive. It also counts non-token as well. It doesn't say that. So, like, hey, yeah, you can get your treasures that help it too. It's going to be a massive pump effect. And, of course, again, even if that creature is dealt with, which, again, 3 mana for a creature that's going to be massive is huge, but also just equip it to something else, and then it's even bigger. Yeah, look out, opponents. It's such a good card. Play it, people. Onward we go to Thermopod. Yeah, it's a very weird card, but maybe that's why I didn't see play, because it just looks weird and seems weird. But this is an insane effect. A 4/3 slug. Snow creature, I forgot about that, but there you go. Slug for 5 mana in red, and it says, hey, pay a snow mana, it gains haste until I have turn. Alright, weird. Anyway, sacrifice creature, add red to your mana pool. Yeah, that is insane. That is a crazy good effect. This is a card that for certain type of strategies out there, like mass token generating strategies, or aristocrat style strategies, or sacrifice strategies, it's basically another Phyrexian Altar. Okay, except for like that Phyrexian Altar can like fix your mana with that. This is like you only get red, but still, that's still very, very, very potent, very, very, very good. A free outlet that gives you red mana. My goodness, there are some broken things that you can do with that. Absolutely. respect this amazing free sacrifice outlet. Please utilize it. And again, it's one of those kinds of cards that, like, if it didn't have the text on it beforehand that's like, hey, snow mana gets haste, it would see more play. Players like see that and they're like, well, I don't have any snow mana and I don't want to use snow mana, and giving a haste isn't that good. Who cares? Free sacrifice outlet, free mana, go get it. You're not ready for this next pick, and neither are your opponents. This is a card that, okay, I'm going to be honest, it might not work out every time because it is technically situational, but my goodness, this is so good. Enchant for 2 mana in green. Whenever a black card is put in your opponent's graveyards, you may draw a card. My gosh, this can draw you so many absurd amounts of cards. It's insane. Yes, so there are going to be, times when it doesn't work for you. Sure. But the times that it does, oh my goodness, you just basically win the game. You're like, okay, opponent, if any of you are playing black at all, which there are plenty of decks out there that utilize black, it's a very powerful color in Commander, cool. Whenever any black card goes in their graveyard from anywhere, again, battlefield, creatures getting sacrificed, destroyed, whatever it is, cool. All right, milling, sure. All right, discarding, sure. How about just even casting a black spell, like an instant source that goes right to the graveyard, destroying something, sure. All of those scenarios, you're going to be drawing an obscene amount of cards. Have fun with this one. Speaking of insane draw engines in green, yeah, Fecundity is crazy good. Enchant for 3 mana in green. Whenever a creature dies, the creature controller may draw a card. Now, this one is not for every single kind of deck out there. That being said, I see players out there that are a bit too hesitant to utilize it in decks that should utilize it. Are you in a deck that makes a ton of creatures? I'm talking about an insane amount of creatures, a vendor of Zendikar levels of creatures. Cool, good for you. Use this. Also, are you in an aristocrat-style strategy where you're going to be creatures, coming into play, dying, creature fodder everywhere, here, there, everywhere? Use it. Insane draw engine. Can it help your opponents out a little bit? Sure, but it's going to help you out more for the right deck. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic steal for you. Pick it up. With the proliferation, not proliferating, but like with the proliferation of artifact strategies and artifacts in, decks and like treasures and all those kinds of artifacts that are just going to be out there, here, there, and everywhere, Gear Pro Aether Grid gets better and better and better every day. Enchant for 3 mana in red, tap 2 and tap artifacts you control, 1 image star creature or player. This is just a great way to just have this, sitting there and waiting, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, got like 10 artifacts in play. I can dish out 5 damage however I want, essentially. Just right before my turn, be like, oh yeah, got these untapped like clues, untapped like food tokens, whatever it is, and go, okay, cool. Yeah, utilize them. Or an artifact-centric deck when you just have a bunch of miscellaneous artifacts in play. Just tap them, ping things down, ping your opponent's life totals down, hold your opponent's creatures hostage with a card like this in a damage doubling, damage tripling type scenario. Even better. It's really good. Masker Girl on an enchantment. Kind of cool. In a different way, but still. Last Laugh is such a spicy card. Enchant for 4 mana in black. Whenever a permanent other than Last Laugh is put a graveyard from play, 1 damage each creature and each player. With no creatures in play, sacrifice Last Laugh. This is such a good card and an insane card in certain type strategies out there. Like, let's say maybe you've got a commander that might be indestructible or can become indestructible. Yeah, Henny. Anyways, all of a sudden you're like, all right, let's wipe out all the creatures. This stays in play. And by the way, everyone else's life totals gets pinged down too. Mine too, but you know what? I don't care about that. I guess if you have a way to like maybe turn this into a creature and then like give it lifelink, that could be quite spicy too, but still, that'd be fun. That being said, even if not, you're just like, okay, I wipe out things again and again and again, or even if not again and again and again, it's a really fun board wipe where it's like, okay, get in play. Oh, by the way, I'm playing an aristocrat-style strategy with some sacrifices. Okay, cool. I'll sacrifice some things, ping everything down, ping my opponent's life totals down, mine down too, but of course I've got ways to gain life like Blood Artist, things like that. Take advantage of it. It's such a good card. Have fun. Another spicy black enchantment, though, is Dawn of the Dead for 5 mana in black. Beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. Oh no, 1 life! Oh, in 40 turns, I'm gonna be gone. No! Okay, anyways, the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to play. The creature gains haste left turn, exile at the end of the turn. Here's the thing. Okay, free reanimation on every single one of your upkeeps. Lovely. Hasty reanimation, even lovelier. Exiling, not the best, but there are ways to get around that, like very easy ways to get around that. Typically these days it's like a finality counter, which you can still kind of get around in some ways, but still like this is very easy to get around. It's like, okay, at the end of the turn, it gets exiled. Okay, before the end of the turn, I sacrifice it. Oh. Okay, well, I guess you can get it back next turn then. Cool, good for you. Just use and abuse ETBs, LTBs, all the things. And even if you're not getting that creature back, that's fine. Or a blink effect would do it too, right? Essentially, like, okay, cool, blink, come back into play. Yay! Such a good card. Pick it up. Risky but amazing recycle. And some awesome art on this too. Enchantment for 6 mana in green. Incredibly weird enchantment in green, but here we go. Skip your draw phase. Okay, cool. Whenever you play a card, draw a card. Awesome. During your discard phase, choose this card down to 2 cards. Basically, your max hand size is 2. Yeah, you don't have a draw phase. But if you're playing something, you draw something. This is a spicy card, not for every kind of deck out there. You need other kinds of contingency plans, probably a commander that can draw you cards in different ways, etc., etc., etc. But again, literally, play card, draw card, absolutely crazy. Make a deck around it. It's so much fun. So incredibly powerful for the right strategy. Yet another enchantment in green for 6 mana, but very different than our last one, Wild Pear. Such a spicy, spicy card. Enchant for 6 mana in green. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, you may search your life for a creature card with the same total power toughness from the battlefield and shuffle your library. Basically, again, you're not going to throw this into any creature deck out there, but if you've got a creature-heavy strategy out there, yeah, what you're going to be doing is like, okay, look through my deck, see what kinds of creatures line up with the total power and toughness, essentially, and just go, oh, okay, yeah, there. Yeah, you can do some crazy things with this. You're like, okay, I cast this creature. Oh, I get a second creature. Whatever the best creature out of my deck that matches that total power and toughness is, I get in play right now. You can get great ETBs out of this. Be like, oh yeah, I need this in the scenario. I need to take out some things. Okay, Terracodon. Awesome. If you have another 18 total power thing, I guess. But yeah, being able to just pair up amazing creatures and do some crazy things, your opponents will not see it coming. And they really won't see this coming. Decree of Silence. Everyone, shh. No talking. It is a crazy cool card and so disgusting in the right strategy. Enchant for 8 mana in total. Whenever opponent plays a spell, as I say, play a spell, cast spell, yeah, basically. Counter that spell and put a depletion counter on it. If there are 3 more depletion counters on it, sacrifice it, cycle it away for 6 mana. When you cycle it, counter target spell. Cool. So it's kind of like an uncounterable counterspell in a way when you cycle it away. I mean, a Stifle could stop that, but still. That being said, more importantly, you get this in play, you counter 3 things. Unless, of course, you maybe have a way to blink it to reset this. Gross, which, yeah, there are definitely decks that can do that. Or, like Solemnity, where it's like, oh, I don't get counters on things. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, everything's countered. All my opponent's spells are countered. Permanently. Mean, but fun for you. Yeah, it's such a good card for the right strategy. Pick it up. Everyone always forgets about Autumn's Veil. I mean, there was another card that they printed that was somewhat similar to that, right? And they're like, oh, everyone forgets about this one. But this one is so good. Just 39 cents for this gem. Instant for a single green mana. Spells you control can't be countered by blue or black spells this turn. Creature you control can't be a target to blue or black spells this turn either. Basically, Hexper from those things, essentially. I mean, I guess technically it's like Shroud from those things, but yeah, you're not going to target with the blue or black things anyways on your own creatures. That being said, being able to say all my spells are basically uncounterable, okay, just by blue or black spells, but how many counter spells are in other colors? Like, not many at all, so, if any, really. And so, also, just like a 1 mana, opponents can't stop me this turn kind of a spell. Or it's like a counter spell in a way, because you're like, okay, yeah, all right. I played a spell. My opponent tried to counter it. I'm like, okay, my spells can't be countered by blue spells. Have fun. Speaking of not being able to counter spells, if you're having a problem with that in your play group where it's like, I've got the creature strategy, I've got some big creatures, I really wish I could get them through, you can insist that they do. A sorcery for a single green mana, draw a card. So it's already a nice little cantrip, which is nice for you. The next creature spell you play this turn can't be countered by spells or abilities. Yeah, you're not stopping me. This is coming through basically no matter what. My creature is coming down. If you've got a combo around a specific creature as well, it can be great to protect it. Regardless, it's just a nice little cantrip that says, hey, you know what? I'm guaranteeing that this, just for 1 extra mana, creature is going to stick. So there you go. It's coming in play. And yet another one I will highlight that is very similar, Overmaster, but for a different reason. Sorcery for a single red mana. The next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn can't be countered. Draw a card. Again, little cantrip and one that sets up your next spell to say, you know what? You're not countering that. There is no stopping my next spell. My next spell will be happening no matter what, and all of a sudden my opponents are going to be decimated by that giant, amazing, incredible, amazingly incredible, did I say amazingly incredible enough? Spell that will decimate my opponents. Again, game-ending spells, combo spells, or just like high-value spells that you want to protect. It's great. And of course, in a spell slinger type strategy, again, just a low-the-ground cantrip's already just good anyways. Speaking of though, this one is so spicy, and not enough people know about it. Cleansing Meditation. Sorcery for 3 mana in white. Destroy all enchantments. If it was just that, this would be a garbage card that would see no play anywhere. I mean, it wouldn't be garbage, but it wouldn't be all that good. What is great, though, is Threshold, which bring Threshold back, Wizards. I love Threshold, okay? That was from my heyday. Instead, destroy all enchantments, then return to play all cards in your graveyard destroyed this way. Oh my goodness. So if you've got that Threshold, all of a sudden it's like, all right, hey, I'm playing an Enchantress deck. All right. Oh, destroy all enchantments. It's like, huh? Why'd they do that? They've got enchantments. Why would they do that? Oh, wait. There's come back. Oh, by the way, they get all the Constellation triggers, all those ETB triggers. Oh my goodness. Game-ending play that also wipes out your opponent's enchantments. Check it out. Have fun with this card. Okay, just a tiny little gem, 14 cents. 14 cents for this gem. It is such a card that should be seeing more play. There are certain commanders out there that are begging for this card, and their, deck creators are like, no, I don't know, no. It's such a good card. Rush of Knowledge. Sorcery. Yes, it is a sorcery, okay? I do acknowledge that. It is sorcery speed. 5 mana in blue. Draw cards equal the highest converted mana cost among permanents you control. If you have a deck that has a decent amount of high mana value things, again, I'm talking about like big mana decks, like a Joda deck, essentially, or like, hey, your commander just costs a good amount, essentially. This is a steal. 5 mana, yes, might be a bit expensive, but when it's like 5 mana, draw like 8+ cards, even like 6+ cards. I mean, 5 cards is already just good anyways. My gosh, is this a steal? For a card like this, you're like, oh yeah. There's like that one card in black, like Promise of Power things card, like 5 mana, draw 5, lose 5. Okay. Yeah, this one can be 5 mana, draw 10, lose nothing at all. Go pick it up. Moving on to a game-changing and game-ending card in many ways, Boundless Realms. Sorcery for 7 mana in green. Subscribe to X basic land cards, Rex the number of lands you control, put them on battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Do you want to double up your land count? And here's the thing. Well, I don't play enough basics for this to be good. Stop what you're doing right now and go play more basics. Basics are the best thing in Magic. Go get more of them. Put them in your decks. Well, I'm playing 5-color. I don't care. I play 5-color too. Just make sure that you're ramping and fixing effectively, and you're fine with an absurd amount of basic lands in your deck. Pretty sure my Joda deck has like 3 of each kind, except for Forest, which has like 9 of. So that's like 21 basics in a 5-color deck. Yeah, this is going to go get you an absurd amount of lands. You're going to double up your mana. Again, just even assuming you're at like 7 mana when you cast the 7 lands when you cast this. Okay, I go from 7 to 14. You're going to win the game. Go get this card. Go play more basics. And finally, Revival, but more so Revenge. Revival, let's go through it really quickly. Sorcery for 2 mana in Orzhov. Return to our creature card. Converting cost 3 less from grave to the battlefield. A nice little animation effect, which is nice, okay? That being said, what the real deal here is Revenge, and for some reason on Scryfall, like sometimes it seems like the split cards show up like lower on like the search results, essentially, even when they're played a little more heavily. But they just always like show up a little lower. I don't know if they fix that or not, but basically, sometimes these cards get underplayed because they're just hard to find sometimes when you're searching through things. Revenge is such a solid card, and again, this is one of those things where if Revenge were just a standalone card, which would technically be worse, obviously, because you don't have the revival part of it, it would probably see more play because players would be like, oh yeah, I like that. That's great. Sorcery for 6 mana in Orzhov. Double your life total. Target opponent loses half your life rounded up. Insanely good effect. Go, okay, I double my own life, which again, if you're at 40, okay, now you're at 80. That's already just worth it for the 6 mana, right? You're like, also, by the way, that opponent loses half their life. Oh my goodness. Again, just in a regular scenario, let's just say, okay, you're at 40, and opponent's at 40. You go to 80, they go to 20. That is a 60 life total point difference. So if you're in a life gain strategy, yeah, you want to double your life total. If you're in any kind of a strategy that works with doubling life loss or that kind of stuff as well, or just like, hey, like a, oh yeah, hey, I gain life, I drain, like Sanguine Bond type strategy. My goodness, pick this card up. It is insane for just 31 cents. And again, it's flexible. Revival, you can use that too. And with that, this episode is coming to a close. Comment below with your thoughts on it. And of course, as always, thanks again and have a good one. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all of their support.